I want to be the best, simple and plain. To be the best, you have to win. And that's why I play the game. And that's what drives me.
If I got to fight to get you in the gym, that's a problem. That's a problem. You want players that are gym rats, players that want to be in the gym, that want to work. And then from there, you build on top of that. But if you're lazy, man, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. You're going to make me feel dumber. You know, you're going to lower my level. I don't think so. You can go over there.
You have to keep moving on, because I know a lot of guys who've been number one in the past years, and it just fell off a cliff. Mm-hmm. So I have to keep working hard, and hopefully everything will work out. I'll be number one in the future. So I'm going to continue to work hard, and we as a team are going to continue to work hard as an organization the same way. We continue to push and push until we get back to that top.
You start with, what do you want your game to be? What would make your game most unstoppable or hard to deal with? And now you work backwards from there, and you start building it one piece at a time, one move at a time, one counter at a time. So there's a lot.
We flew back to LA that night, and I got home, it's probably like 3 in the morning, and I went down to the high school, which is down the street from our house. And the janitor let me in the gym, and I shot all day. All day. I mean, all day. And this was right after that playoff game. And I didn't leave the gym. I just kept shooting and practicing. I got a chance to let out the steam of disappointing my teammates and millions of fans. I got a chance to let all that out instead of bottling it up and envision that moment over and over. That was a huge something for me, because I felt like everybody had written me off after those air balls. And I was really excited when the schedule came out and I saw we had Utah. Well, I just try to listen to my body, just kind of listen to it. We have a great staff here, and we just work hand in hand and just listen to how my body feels, and just try to respond accordingly. We used to have an All-American camp that I used to go to, and at the time when I first showed, I was a sophomore, and one of the things I would do is, while everybody would be at the cafeteria, eating and doing all sort of stuff, I'd just go back to the gym. I'd just go back to the gym.
They'd be resting, eating.
And they'd see me leave, right? But now you're in a tough position, because you're like, okay, I want to be like, I'm following the kid to go work out, but I know he's working, he's up early, and he's doing all this other stuff. And so that was my way of showing them, yeah, I may be from the suburbs, but you're not going to outwork me.
Wow.
And I'm mentally going to.
Did someone teach you that?
We really seem to, have bonded and understand that if we want to get to that elite level, we really have to put in the work day in and day out.
With that, but I've worked extremely hard this summer to be able to play at a high level, regardless of the minutes, right? If it's 30, if it's 48, I'm prepared to do whatever's necessary, and that's my job to do so.
My parents were great. Growing up, they instilled in me the importance of imagination, of curiosity, and understanding that, okay, if you want to accomplish something, I'm not just going to sit here and say, yes, you can do whatever you want. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can, but you have to also put in the work to get there, right? So they taught me that at a really early age, man. And when you grow up as a kid thinking that the world is your oyster, and all things are possible if you put in the work to do it, you grow up having that fundamental belief.
One of your high school friends said, when I was partying, he was playing basketball. When I was waking up, Kobe was playing basketball before class. How would you describe your dedication to the sport even back then?
Well, I tried to find a balance, right? I tried to do both. I had a great deal of energy. So if there was a school party or something like that, I'd play basketball for a few hours. I'd do what I have to do and have fun doing it. And then I'd go to the party and I'd show up and I'd have a good time, have fun, and I'd be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, working out and training the next day. So I tried to do both.